Hi guys, I feel like talking about Rogue One again. Rogue One is a huge hit, audiences are loving it, and I'm sure some critics are loving it. Some fans understandably dislike the prequels. After seeing Rogue One, I'm sure some fans were like, there's some hope for humanity after all. I'm sure numerous people made Rogue One spoiler reviews. This review contains huge spoilers. I give a lot away, you've been warned. I want to talk about my theater experience. The showtime was 4:35. I seen a couple dressed as Han and Leia and some guy dressed as Luke. He had a Yoda doll strapped to his back. I chose the AVX 3D version. Yeah, 3D generally sucks. I honestly lost my glasses. I put them in my jacket pocket. I left to go to the washroom. I straightened them from my jacket on my chair first and the glasses fell out. Uh-oh. Yeah, I looked for my glasses. I couldn't find them. I barely thought about asking the ticket manager whoever for another pair, but I decided, screw it, that should be fine. And yeah, I was fine. The movie was blurry, but not extremely. It's probably worth mentioning. There were several shots where only the background was blurry. This may sound silly. I was kind of concerned the action scenes would be unwatchable, but no, they were still very watchable. The characters are thin, which is a shame because this movie is standalone. We knew everyone would die. Maybe there were a few character building moments cut for time. Carizian, whoever, tells Jin he's been fighting since he was 6 years old. He doesn't explain why. Maybe because he was mad. I'm sure some feel Donnie Yen's character was memorable. He was fine. He was unique. He never explains why he was blind. Maybe he got really injured by an explosion. He's force sensitive, and yet he doesn't use a lightsaber, well, for good reason. He constantly says a prayer, and yeah, anyone could have been annoyed by it. Forrest Whitaker plays Saw Gerrera. He was introduced in Clone Wars, and he appeared in Rebels, which I haven't seen yet. When it comes on Netflix, I'll give it a watch. Saw is a rebel leader, however, he isn't part of the rebellion. In fact, Mon Mothma calls him an extremist. I understand why the Empire feels he's a terrorist. I also feel Saw and his group is partially why this movie feels grounded. Saw is a cyborg, or half-man, half-machine. He uses a breathing mask because he can't breathe on his own. He talks in a wheezing voice, which I agree is annoying.
I've accepted the truth that you were once Anakin Skywalker, my father.
I'm a cybernetic organism, Cyberdyne Systems Model 101.
Mads Mikkelsen plays Galen Erso, Jin's father. He's an Imperial scientist who was forced to build the Death Star. He built the exhaust port so it was no accident. It was essentially a middle finger to the Empire. This movie definitely has heart. I feel the hologram scene was the best aspect. Darth Vader living on Mustafar was surprising. I guess he's living there so he'll be constantly reminded of his arrogance. Maybe he's not there by choice. The Emperor forced him to live there. The hallway scene was great. It was really intense. It was shot like a horror movie. Some kids were naturally upset. I love to see a Darth Vader spin-off, and of course, some people feel it's lame.
One of us is in deep trouble. We lack discipline. It's time now to turn this mush into muscles.
Governor Tarkin is in this movie. I knew we would see him, but I didn't think it would be a motion capture character. I thought he'd be played by a lookalike wearing heavy makeup. Did he sound like Peter Cushing? Kinda. Yeah, the CGI was good, but CGI can never replace flesh and blood. James Wolfe compared this to PlayStation graphics. The graphics naturally get better with each console. Speaking of Tarkin, you may want to read this book. It's a good book. It's a political thriller, and it dives deeply into Tarkin's backstory. Yeah, Jyn Erso was likable. She's one of the few new characters to be developed. It's kinda weird her crimes weren't mentioned. They were deleted, but they weren't reshot. Maybe Gareth didn't care. If I remember correctly, Jyn says Saw trained her to be a fighter, so she killed some Imperials. I naturally assumed she would survive the movie, but no, she dies off screen. Apparently, Felicity Jones has a sequel closed, so I guess we'll see her in the Han Solo spin-off. Princess Leia appears at the very end. She was motion captured as well. She looked fine, I suppose. Maybe her cheeks were really puffy. I thought they would use the body double approach. We would see her from a distance and not see her face, or not clearly anyway. It's probably worth mentioning when the movie ended. Some people applauded. Yeah, Rogue One has some fan service. Is it really forced right in her face? No, not really. We quickly see R2-D2 and C-3PO. They were pointless. We quickly see Dr. Everest and Ponda Baba. They're the thugs who harass Luke Skywalker, and Ponda loses an arm. Doug Walker calls them penis nose and testicle mouth. Yeah, immature but funny. So yeah, Rogue One was great. It's like a gritty war movie, however, it still feels like Star Wars. It's never depressing. I know it's a cash grab, but it's well made, so no one is complaining. I prefer The Force Awakens, though. I'm excited for the Han Solo spin-off. How about you? As always, thanks for watching, guys. Shares are appreciated. If you go to my Twitter or my Facebook, you'll notice I frequently share reviews. Maybe saying that was pointless. I'm not trying to be famous. I am trying to grow my channel. I recently installed TubeBuddy, so now all my reviews have tags. The Blade Runner 2049 teaser dropped yesterday. Yeah, it was cool. I'll talk to you later.